Hello and welcome to my Dota 2 pub stomping with Lion guide. Lion is a great support hero, and he can be very aggressive and is great for harassing and ganking and even team fighting. Typically as a support you want to take the safe lane with your potential hard carry. That way you can stack and pull creeps in the jungle and come out every once in a while for a gank or to harass the opponent. Lion can be a very good aggressive support hero though, since he has two very good crowd control abilities. So once you reach about level 3 or 4, look for opportunities to gank the opponent or to catch them off guard and potentially get a kill. Sometimes in a pub you have to take the hard lane though. If you have a good laning partner, you can be very effective here. Just harass the opponent whenever you can and look for opportunities to pick up a kill. As a support, of course you want to get the courier for your team, unless someone else is able to get it for you. Then go ahead and pick up a set of wards and place one on one of their rune spots. That way your solo mid can keep an eye on it every 2 minutes. And then save your next one for when the previous one runs out in about 6 minutes. Then get a set of tangos, a salve, and 2 clarity pots, and then fill the rest of your inventory with iron branches. This should give you some decent sustainability, and the clarity pots will be great because I like to skip the mana drain ability. You can then use those iron branches for a magic wand, or if you feel you're doing well enough and don't need one, then you can save them for a mechanism. Of course, you also want to upgrade the courier to a flying courier for your team as soon as possible so that they are able to get their items to them quicker. If someone else happens to upgrade this for you though, save that money for either another set of wards or for your boots. Try to save up for mana boots if you can. This will allow you to skip putting points into your mana drain ability and put more points into your crowd control abilities. And then it will also allow you to use your high mana cost ultimate. Of course, if you need a cheaper option with more survivability, then you can get the tranquil boots, which will give you better movement speed and better survivability. The first ability that you should max on Lion is his Earth Spike, his Q. This has a range of 500, a radius of 125, and a stun and deals magic damage based on the level. This is a great ability to max first because it'll allow you to harass more and gank better and deal more damage. It also travels a distance of 825 total, so you can actually hit units further away than what you can actually cast, and you can target this on the ground. The wave of tendrils move at a 1600 units per second, and it knocks the units up in the air for half a second before the actual stun is applied. Next, you want to max out your Hex. This has a range of 500, and it transforms an enemy unit into a little animal, and if it's an illusion, it will be destroyed instantly. The Hex has a base movement speed of 100. However, this can be increased with certain abilities or like a haste rune. Also, the Hex disables damage block, evasion, and experience gain. And then once both of those are maxed out, I like to put a point into mana drain and max that last. Mana drain is a channeling ability that absorbs mana from the opponent, and it has a range of 750, a channel time of 4 seconds, and it drains increasing mana depending on the level with a 850 break distance, and illusions which are being mana drained will be destroyed after 0.25 seconds, and you can continue to drain as long as the target is within 800 range from Lion and they remain visible. Finally, we have your ultimate, which deals massive magic damage. Put a point into this whenever possible. It has a range of 700 and deals 600 to 850 magic damage depending on the level. As soon as you get this ability, be looking for opportunities to use it because it can easily get you a kill. Typically when you gank with Lion or are just going for a kill in the lane, lead off with the Hex and then follow up with the Earth Spike. That's because the Earth Spike is a little bit slower and is not an instant stun. However, if you find an opportunity to hit multiple heroes with the stun, then go ahead and use that first and then follow up with the Hex. In a team fight, try to focus on taking the opponent's hard carry out of the fight by hexing him and nuking him with your ultimate, and then try to hit as many people as you can with your Earth Spike. Also, don't just save your ultimate for a last hit, because you might not get the full damage otherwise. So just use it as soon as you can on the opponent to secure the kill. If someone else on your team happens to get a mechanism for you, then go ahead and build a Ghost Scepter and a Force Staff. This will give you a lot more survivability and mobility. Continue to purchase and place wards around the map whenever possible. Place them in areas of high enemy traffic and try to keep one up on the Roche Pit at all times as well. If you don't feel safe placing a ward on your own, ask a teammate to escort you to where you would like to go. Finally, if the game goes on long enough and you're still looking for items to build, look at the support and caster item trees for some good items like a Drum of Endurance, Pipe of Insight, and a Yule Scepter of Divinity. Try to determine which item would work best for you and your team. Well, thanks for listening. It's been a pleasure. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, leave them below or email me at sweetshot3@gmail.com. Now, go stomp some pubs with Lion and let them know how you got so pro.